lo necesita. Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? Hope you're doing very well. Yes, my name is MC Terminology, and the game is happening right about now today, and that game is between Ceasar Chandigar versus one of the favorite players all the way from Zambia. That is, of course, Kelvin Fikoti. Recently, Kelvin Fikoti was in Uganda, and he managed to play many tournaments featuring money matches, battle matches, and of course is capable to play with Ceasar. But today, this is the day where we're going to be having the decider who is better than each other. And of course, without any doubt, without any challenge, without any doubt, these players deserve to play each other at this moment, because they have been here for some good time. There is no way you can say that Ceasar doesn't fit to play Kelvin Fikoti, and there is no way you can say that Kelvin Fikoti doesn't have any way to play Ceasar Chandigar. But of course, I love how Fikoti is trying to revive his mind, and I love how Fikoti is trying to come back in the with professionality in this tournament. But of course, welcome on the show. My name is MC Terminology. What you can do right about now is just to subscribe, like, share, comment this live, so that you can talk together. We can agree upon different issues, and of course the game is about to start. But of course, you remember Ceasar, and of course the qualification he holds into this game, and of course to the entire continent, has a professional pool player. He has played with professional pool players like Chris Melling, Aden Joseph, Ganda, and many pool players out there. So what you can do right about now is just to keep your eyes standing here, because the match is about to start within a few. And many pool players out there. So what you can do right about now is just to keep your eyes standing here, because the match is about to start within a few. Yeah, these are cute. Real comfortable, sturdy, stylish. Love the contrast of the prints. Of course, Kelvin Fikoti is from Zambia. And of course, Kuchalo, that's what they normally say. We are coming in a few. The players are coming in a few. And of course, the match, it is between Ceasar Chandigar versus Kelvin Fikoti. This is the match to watch. But we are having two countries in this semi-final. We have Zambia, and of course we do have Uganda at large. Ibra for Uganda is also going to play within a few with Lloyd. And of course, Kelvin Fikoti versus Ceasar Chandigar. These are capable players. These are professional players. When you look at Lloyd, the way he was playing throughout the match, throughout the tournament, it is really amazing. He deserves to be at this tournament. Let's talk about also Ibra. The way he has been controlling his cue ball is excellent. To the point that he can do something which many can't afford to do. Let's talk about our brother Ceasar Chandigar. Of course, he's a, by clear manifestation, he has proved to the whole world that he's capable to face any opponent, any pool player in the whole world. But of course, it is a tight match between Ceasar Chandigar and Kelvin Fikoti. The same applies to my brother Sejemba Ibra versing Lloyd. Let's see how this goes. But of course, we are here at Lifestyle UG Facebook page, YouTube page. What you can do right about now is just to subscribe. I want everybody who is here to subscribe so that you can enjoy the game very well. Also, share this live to any group, to any person who is out there and is a fan, he or she is a fan of pool. But welcome Africa, welcome Uganda, welcome Zambia, welcome East Africa, West Africa, Lloyd Zambia Kuchalo. I'm seeing here Lawson Mulenga. I'm seeing here Mugisha Nathan stream Ibla's game. Of course, it will be streamed also. Just keep your eyes started here. Watching live from Vietnam. Let's go. Ceasar, big up on yourself. Ban Seben. Also, Q Media Chitugu Municipality. Ceasar man, give what belongs to Ceasar. Of course, that's what Q Media Chitugu Municipality is saying. But within a few, our game will be starting, and of course, Ceasar Chandigar is in the control, and of course Kelvin Fikoti is also in the control. But I'm loving how Sejemba Ibra is trying to revive his consistency. I'm loving how he's starting to come back in his game, in his real modes. My name is MC Tamne. You can ask me any question about this tournament, then I'll be replying to you within a few. Let's come back. My name is MC Tamne. You can ask me any question about this tournament, then I'll be replying to you within a few. Let's come back. My name is MC Tamne. You can ask me any question about this tournament, then I'll be replying to you within a few. Let's come back. My name is MC Tamne. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how are you? Hope you're doing very well. Hope everything is going on smoothly and in accordance. So Caesar is in the control of the game. It is 0-0. It is just started. Caesar is still in the control. But according to the way I'm seeing this game, Caesar came when he's already set, when he's already organized, knowing that he's supposed to be in a certain place in this game. Now look at the way he controls his cue ball. It is now 1-0. Rest to 11. Watching from Kamocha, Mosaz Patrick, big up on yourself. Thank you for watching us from Kamocha. Give us both games there, both dangerous. Of course, we have to first focus on one, as next one is about to start. But you will forgive me just for a network glitch, but we are still moving on. We shall move by that. Let's endure with what is taking place. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is still 1-0 in favor of Ceasar Chandigar, and Ceasar Chandigar is in the control of the game. He's on the table right now. Let's see how he goes with this game. But according to the way I'm seeing, Ceasar is really into the need of winning this tournament. According to the body description and the way he's putting up everything, but he won't take this just with a mere hand. He will first fight for it. Remember, Kelvin Fikoti isn't also easy. He came in this tournament knowing that he will take this back home in Zambia. We are in semi-finals. Ceasar Chandigar versus Kelvin Fikoti. Okay guys, let me change just a little bit here.
As the Zambian each of the two reds, the one that is packed at the corner pocket bottom of the screen or the one that is at the top end of the table, Kelvin will play last. It seems he wants to draw the white ball backwards towards the top end of the table. Very good queuing from Kelvin. Should be finishing this frame in this current visit of the table. What will provide a little bit of this difficulty is provide no. Is it pressure? Is it nerves? Is it the stage? Is it the weight of his opponent? Sometimes these misses from players of this level, I don't expect them whatsoever. One ball potted by Ceasar, cue ball being used to open up into another. One ball potted by Ceasar, cue ball being used to open up. The tempting shot for Ceasar could be combination shot, could be trying to cut one yellow to the center pocket on the right. White ball being played leftwards. He misses the shot, and Kelvin will have one final goal to take frame number 8 down once and for all to try and equalize against the Scorpion. Who is failing to really escape away from the junior officer, as sometimes Kelvin is described in Uganda after that banter between him and Hazard when Kelvin visited Uganda, not successfully having a match with Hazard. Hazard referring Kelvin to as a junior officer. Since then, the junior officer did defeat the senior officer twice, and maybe the junior officer debate has since then been put to rest. Kelvin will now be having good white for black, which he will want to put to the corner pocket on the left. Very casual it will be, not a chance in the world that he can miss. Kelvin 4, Ceasar 4, race to 11. Royd Kabwe 4, Ibrahim Sejemba 3. Kelvin Fikoti Kelvin, Fikoti 4, Ceasar, Chandigar 4 in the two Uganda-Zambia matches that are happening on two tables in the men's semi-finals. The same countries shall contest the ladies' final, and I have to give it up to Mercy, the Zambian player. With due respect to her, I did not expect that in the competition, especially given some of the weight the players, given their weight, those that were on her side of the draw. Her semi-final victory against the Botswanan player Bainel Kitskis was probably the most impressive of all her performances, especially also considering that Bainel had just defeated the Ugandan shooter Michelle, and convincingly by 7 frames to 2. We have gotten a miss from Ceasar. These players have been treating us to a fact that every time one of them misses, the other simply utilizes the miss to win the frame for himself. Thank you for watching Nasuru Kamomo. You say you are expecting an all-Zambian final. Yes. Wouldn't be so surprising if Kelvin won. Wouldn't be so surprising if Floyd won. But a Zambia-Uganda final is also possible, as much as a Uganda-Uganda final is. These players, the two pairs of players on both of the tables, are all capable of taking down each other. Park City Extra, thank you for watching, supporting Fikoti. Quiz 2000, thank you for reminding us to like the live stream as Kelvin misses. And the Swahili support in the building will belong to Kelvin. Ceasar playing white ball into the dead. Reds. They are not fully open. He has played them into touching distance of each other. I am not so certain if one of them is portable by connection. If it were the case, if he could connect one of them, if one of them could go in, then he would probably be winning the frame in his current visit of the table. As if he's playing with a bit of power, cheats the pocket, sinks in one, and plays another into perfect space. Very good game reading from the Scorpion. It should be a frame that is as good as gone away from Kelvin. Maybe it is a continuation of the lesson that when your opponent is Ceasar, when you have an opponent to win a frame, utilize it, because once you don't, most of the time he does utilize his own chances. White ball having to be bounced off the cushions, right and left, into perfect space to put the last red to the diagonal corner pocket at the top end of the table. He'd want probably to spin the white ball a little backwards as he puts, just like that, off the cushion to get straight line between white, black and corner pocket bottom right. He will aim and aim. Seems to be going for power, but most importantly, precision. Shoots, pots, Ceasar 5, Kelvin 4. Park City Extra, thank you for watching. You are reminding us you have managed to split the screen. You are enjoying a lot more than the likes of Wesley Raymond Jr., who has a phone for $50 and cannot split the screen. Dr. Spencer also advising us not to split the screen if we are using Tecno Pop 2. The banter ongoing in the comment section is not just about the match, but also the quality of gadgets. Frankite, thank you for watching. Must be somewhere in Entebbe. He organizes many comps in Uganda where you get to see some of these Ugandan players, and that is why we are following them up, watching them when they are having international engagement. A dry break we have seen in frame number 10 from Kelvin, a chance for Ceasar to win a 6. John Anthony White, thank you for watching, asking why you haven't been seeing Ibra Kayanja. He didn't participate in this competition. In the last 2 weeks, he's focusing on Heibo because he's meant to be one of 2 Ugandans representing at the Heibo Champion of Champions Championship that is happening in Australia next month, after winning the Ugandan qualifiers in the men's category, and will be representing alongside the ladies winner Rashida Motesi. The Scorpion will now have to pot a yellow diagonally, or he's going for connection. How will the second yellow rest? It is resting right in touching distance of Kelvin's red. That yellow ball will be a problem for Ceasar's playing pattern. It will be crazy if he tried to finish this frame with his current visit of the table. Now 2 dead yellows, maybe 3. He intended to open them all up within 1 shot. Sometimes Ceasar can just mean to do bizarre things on the table, something that has really not paid off. Whatever he's contemplating now, a roll of the yellow right against the rail, it's a miss. Fikoti can breathe again. The frame is alive for Ceasar and for Kelvin in equal measure. Please, Kelvin, don't lose your pattern. You are playing against a beast who seems to be getting tougher every time he gets closer to victory. Like you can see, Ceasar can mean to be unforgiving sometimes. That one would have been something if the yellow ball here that he has played open would have settled in space for him to clear the table with his current visit of the same table. Option of a bank shot. That same yellow ball across the white, played right against the cushion against which it's resting, towards the corner pocket. Try and play connection. Maybe he will just try to play it into space to deny Kelvin White for putting any of his reads easily, which is what Ceasar is doing now. Royd Kabwe 4, Ibrahim Sajemba 3, Kelvin 4, and Ceasar 5 in the 2 semi-finals here at Kimasters, which are both Ugandan versus Zambia. Now that shot is the reason why Kelvin is called Fikoti. William Soko told me that Fikoti simply means hard shot. That is why, yes, Fikoti is Fikoting the Reds. Not an easy frame. Kelvin will be trying, maybe. What will he do for the dead? He just maintains cue ball in a position where he can put one of the reds, the one that is closest to the corner pocket on the left. He will want to play the white ball into the dead ball, try to open it up, and go for the frame, plays it to the dead ball, opens it up. He's on the verge, Kelvin. Very good pattern, very good execution. Now has a chance to equalize by the 10th frame in the semi-final. He's meaning business, wearing a very tough face. His very good friendship with Ceasar is now not in the picture, as though the first break shot was to break the friendship, which shall surely resume when this semi-final is done. These two friends have to cancel each other out, one of them playing third place match, the other playing the final. And both of them will be mindful of what will be happening on the second table. The Zambians, as players, will want an all-Zambian final. The Ugandans will want an all-Ugandan final. Maybe the neutrals will want a Uganda-Zambia final. Kelvin is trying to ensure that he has every chance, as good as Ceasar has, to try and win this frame. But what a way of trying to equalize against Ceasar. Playing one snooker for one more time, hoping that Ceasar will foul, and for Kelvin to take the frame down once and for all. And I have to say that irrespective of whether Ceasar finds the yellow or not, he will be losing the frame unless he finds it and puts it in some kind of way. It is a foul, it is a miss. It is Kelvin winning frame number 10. Surely he is Kelvin. What a well finished frame, what a well executed frame, and what a sweet win of a frame from Kelvin. He's preventing Ceasar to stretch his lead. After 10 frames played, it is Kelvin 5 and Ceasar 5. Time out, Ceasar. The players are resuming in exactly 3 minutes. The stream shall be on. Let's meet in the comment section. Better still meet in the second semi-final on Break and Finish Live Facebook between Ibra and Raid. we are pretty much now at the halfway point of this match. This race to 11 is now a shorter race to 6, with Ceasar and Kelvin currently drawing 5 all in a semi-final. That is causing the fear of unknown for these players, their management teams, for Ceasar the ATA, for Kelvin Q Masters, and of course their sets of fans, Team Fikoti and Team the Scorpion. Ceasar aiming for the world be dead of the fire red deserving on the table, porting it by trial to the corner pocket diagonally, maintaining the white ball even better to the effect that he can now roll the red right against the cushion to the same corner pocket he has just spotted the previous red. Sinks it in. Should be finishing the frame, making light work of what was looking a relatively difficult frame. Now him needing to put the last red at the center pocket on the left, black to the corner pocket bottom of the screen, and the finish will be done and dusted. He is reminding Kelvin that even when Kelvin is seemingly having a good game, the Scorpion always has the finishing touch of frames he's supposed to win. Sometimes I like to say that he wins frames he's supposed to lose. Ceasar 6, Kelvin 5. Ibra 4 and Royd 5. Royd 6, Ibra 4. Once again, 6-4, Royd leading against Ibra. 6-5, Ceasar leading against Kelvin. 2 crunch moments. Ugandans versus Zambians, either side of the stream. Kelvin going for the yellows, all 3 of them positioned spaciously. As long as he maintains his calm demeanor, execute the pattern that he is so good at, he will be back in business, equalizing against Ceasar. He's leaving himself chance to put the yellow ball, which is rightwards of the 2, to the corner pocket at the top left end of the table. The same shot may have the white ball played into the black, because that's its natural movement, such that it can stay in a position where you can put the second yellow to the center pocket on the left. White ball is played into the black, and unfortunately Kelvin was not on target in executing the shot. Every time Ceasar has been given such chances, he has been utilizing them, and utilizing them perfectly well, and that miss will be providing an opportunity for Ceasar to have a 2-frame lead for the first time in the match. For the first time in the match, also Ceasar plays a snooker. The other sides of Ceasar's game now comes into play, demonstrating it to Kelvin that for him, Ceasar, it's not just about potting balls. Of course, Ceasar knows that Kelvin is also a very good offensive-minded player. Kelvin trying to find yellow off the cushion, finds it, but doesn't pot. One ball Caesar can pot is the one at the corner pocket bottom of the screen, which he pots by connection. He has cue ball now to pot 3. Any of the 3 reds close to the white. He's going for a clearance. What we are left to seeing is what he will be doing for the 2 reds so close to each other at the top end of the table, because where they are close, that same pocket is occupied by Kelvin's yellow. This kind of cue ball manipulation is for him to grant himself a chance to put 1 red to the center pocket on the left, maybe play the cue ball into the 2 reds at the top end of the table. That is only maybe. He's leaving the cue ball so close to the cushion. He doesn't want now to play the cue ball into the reds. He simply wants to move the cue ball at the top end of the table where those reds are, such that he can play them in their original positions. Cue ball has moved further than Caesar's intention. The Tanzanians are celebrating. Of course, they are Kelvin's supporters, understandably. This is Kelvin's home ground. He's enjoying home ground advantage as well as home support. Caesar with the scorpion stroke. He misses. More likely than not, other than Caesar leading by 2 frames, it is instead going to be Kelvin equalizing. Come on, Kelvin. How good can Caesar recover? The pot will not be difficult. Manipulation of white ball for the last red is not formal. Plays the cue ball into the red, plays it into space. Just like that, the frame is gone away from Kelvin. 1 bad mistake and you lose the frame. That's what it means when you're having Caesar as an opponent. Here the roll of the black to the center pocket will be a formality. Just like that, Caesar 7 and Kelvin 5. So far, of all 13 frames that are being played during this one, it looks to me like it's the most important and most crucial one of them all for Kelvin to come within 1 frame of Caesar. For Caesar to take a 3-frame cushion, which normally he never lets go, by the way. And Kelvin has to be very wary. This is the frame he must win. In the meantime, on Facebook, it is Royd 7 and Ibra 5. The same score with which the Zambian is down, this time on the Ugandan. Kelvin played 1 color using cue ball into another and potting it on an open table in black ball rules. It is a table closed, playing the color of balls that he has potted. what will look like a little issue for Kelvin. You can consider those two reds that are close to the bottom of the screen. Maybe those which, by the way, when he can put one white, depending on its position, could be natural for the other. This should be a frame that could be won by Kelvin and in his current visits of the table.
Come on, Fikoti, come on.
All right, that will suffice. However, that red ball that is now near the center pocket on the right is a little bit of an issue of all the three reds that Kelvin is having, and it's why the more likely pattern is play the seen and portable red first, the easiest of them. Maintain the cue ball in the same position where there is the red he's about to put. Stop shot effects, I think that will suffice as well. Now Kelvin probably needing to play top spin. White ball following the red with a big bang on the cue ball being played into the cushion at the bottom end, such that it can move off the cushion towards the center of the table where there is the second red. Just excellent pattern and well executed by Kelvin. It should be him, the Zambian, coming within one frame of the Ugandan. Amidst the pressure and the weight of a player like Ceasar, Kelvin, he's potting and he's winning. Kelvin 6 and Ceasar 7.
Francis. Quality.
It's still competition at its sublime best, as Ibra continues in the same fighting spirit against Royd as Kelvin is against Ceasar. 1 frame difference, 7 frames to 6 either way. In the match that you're watching, the Ugandan leading. In the match that is on Break and Fish Live Facebook, the Zambian in the lead. Little nitty-gritties of the Scorpion on the table. Even Kelvin's Zambian fans and Tanzanian fans are laughing at what they are saying of the Scorpion, using just that little something extra to play dead balls into space. This frame should now be finishable by the Scorpion. Here he comes again. Has to be on target first. Will he open up the dead yellow? Look at what he's treating us to. the kind of execution that have made him become the toast of African pool today. No shade of a doubt, who is the most popular player on the African continent today is this time round Ceasar. Has his yellow jump out of the cushion. You need to play well, but sometimes you need a little stroke of luck. For Kelvin, he will be hoping that maybe that will be the turning point of this match. Try and take down Ceasar, but first having to equalize in frame number 14. I don't like it when, as a player, an opportunity is given in a frame this crucial, and then the opportunity is returned that cheaply. Kelvin will be very guilty of that miss. And he's up against probably the most unforgiving player on the African continent today. There has been an equalizer on the Facebook stream, and the match now on Facebook between Ceasar and Royd is moving faster than the match on YouTube between the one between Ibra and Royd is now moving faster than the match between Ceasar and Kelvin, and yet in the minds of so many viewers of the game, they think that these two players you are watching are faster than the other two. That one is a discussion for another day. The current discussion is how good Ceasar is queuing and moving white ball around the edges of the table. White ball will not be perfect for him if we are to start with yellow to the center pocket on the left. He may contemplate playing the top ball first, have the white ball bounce off the top cushion, maybe more than one cushion, but still have white ball rest around the area where he can put the last yellow to the center pocket on the left. However, white wouldn't be natural for the black if he were to put. Therefore, he still needs a big shot, play the white ball back and forth, the bottom cushion, back to the top cushion, big spin, big skill, big target, big accuracy from the Scorpion to roll the black to the corner pocket top right to gain a 2-game lead again, as he did momentarily ago. Round of applause from the fans. Ceasar 8 and Kelvin 6. Now with this 2-frame lead of the 4 players on the table, I would say that the biggest possibility of any of them being in the final now could be Ceasar, who is enjoying a 2-frame lead. Most of the time that Ceasar has been tempting to have a relatively big lead, Kelvin has at least become successful in responding, being as close as possible to Ceasar. That's exactly what Kelvin needs. Two players that understand each other perfectly well, very good friends in real life, have been in the same management team before when they were playing with Sharks in Zambia. Now having gotten out of touch, one of them playing in his home country Uganda, another being imported in Tanzania, where he's playing in the same country of his club Keymasters, on the same table, and putting black with one visit of the table and pulls one back. Zambia 7, Uganda 8. The semi-final is still alive. Ibra 7, Royd 7. As Saif Hamad takes the responsibility of flipping the scoreboard in Kelvin's favor, Ceasar will be having an opportunity now to regain the 2-frame lead that he was having about 3 minutes ago.
We are still moving, guys.
The Scorpion does get to close the table. He's having the task of finishing the whole of 6 yellows with one visit of the table, and then the black for him to regain a 2-frame lead. Little movements of the cue ball, which are well calculated and well executed, which can really mean to be a big difference. Players of this level, watching them play, executing stuff that you may think is easy until you practice yourself and realize how difficult it can be to have white ball bounce off the cushion with a lot of spin and power balance, executing target at the same time while under pressure. Ceasar now on 3 yellows on the table. 1 or 2 good shots and will be in business to win a 9th out of 16.
Ceasar is still in the corner.
I did not see that coming whatsoever. The umpire has ruled a foul. I'm not so certain what happened. Maybe I may have to play the video a little bit backwards just to be sure where the foul did come. Probably there was a kiss of Ceasar's kiss stick on Kelvin's red as he executed the shot. On the YouTube stream, it's the Zambians celebrating as Kelvin is just about probably to benefit from a foul by Ceasar to take the frame to make it an equalizer, while on the Facebook stream the Ugandan in Ibrahim Sejemba is in the lead for the very first time in the match as he wins 3 frames in a row and makes it 8 for himself and 7 for Royd. Thanks to Airtel Tanzania. Once you apply maximum lighting now to your phone, especially I'm assuming that the gadget on which you are watching is a phone, you'll have the best quality of the image that you will ever dream of having in a match of this caliber. Again, in watching a pattern like Kelvin normally executes. The beauty, maybe the disbeauty of sport is that sometimes you may have a very big fight on someone who is a very good friend of yours in real life. Can't believe how close these two. Something that when they had timeout, they simply went to have a short call. I did the same. I have to tell you, in easing ourselves, none of these two players said hi to each other, and yet they are very, very, very good friends in real life. That I can confess.
And Zambia means something very special to Ceasar, just as Uganda means something special to Kelvin. Those who know these two players, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I will not spill anything because Sandy Mini is listening to me. And should Kelvin win this match, the Zambian engine will be ignited just as much as it was ignited when Royd took down Kelvin, who is now, Royd took down Jerry, as Kelvin now is facing 2 reds. One portable to the center pocket on the right, one to the corner pocket top right. Could start with either of the two. He's never shot, never shy on executing shots with skill and vigor. He needs some bit of power. Needing now to put the last red to the corner pocket at the top end of the table on the left. White ball naturally is played into the cushion on the left, but has to be maintained with a lot of power balance, as little power as possible, as long as it is on target, which is leading now to put black to the corner pocket at the bottom left end of the table for Kelvin to equalize for the first time in the last 25 minutes of play, aiming for the black for the equalizer. Seems to be focused, but he misses the target. I can now start to think that very, very, very unexpected miss from the Zambian could easily be the turning point of this match. He was just about to equalize. He's just now about to concede a 2-frame lead yet again. He will remember that miss should Ceasar win this match. The ever unforgiving Ceasar, the ever unforgiving Scorpion, who is being shown by Kelvin that he has to be at his best even to stand a chance of winning. He is also being shown, Ceasar, that he also needs to have a little stroke of luck. This time round, luck came into the way, and yes, Ceasar is putting the last yellow on the table to the celebration of the Ugandan contingent at the venue. He'll be shooting the same black that Kelvin failed, and Ceasar now leads with a 2-frame cushion again in the match. The 2-frame cushion he is having is the same. 3 minutes, which is voted by the umpire for one final time. Kelvin 7 and Ceasar 9.
Ceasar Chandigar is leading 9-7. Tap in.
In the meantime, the noise that you're hearing from the background is for the Zambian fans who are celebrating 2 wins in a row, 2 frames, 1 in a row. By Reid, who wins 7 frames to 8 down. Now he leads by 9 frames to 8. The other Zambian, Kelvin, is seemingly in trouble, having gotten himself snookered, needing to find the red off the cushion. Big spin, finds the red. I'm not so certain that will be helpful to him. Allowing a guy this good back into the frame, snookering yourself, allowing him to play, having only 1 red on the table, which is pretty much dead, is almost suicidal, most especially from a Kelvin perspective. Saidia mimi.
Achela. Ngapi ngapi?
Come on, Fikoti, fight him.
There was in the meantime a network glitch on one of the YouTube streams, which has now since been sorted. Welcome back to top class quality. All the streams where this audio is being shared look good. Break and Finish Live, QPixels Photography, Facebook and YouTube, just as is Samson Kiboga's Sam's Pool TZ, as well as Channel Pool Club YouTube channel, where this match is the toss of the African continent, together by the way with another semi-final where Royd Kabwe, the Zambian, is leading against Uganda's Ibra Sejemba by 9 frames to 8. In this one, the second Ugandan in Ceasar Chandigar enjoys now a 9 frames to 7. proceeding to play it with top spin. White ball to bounce off the cushion on the right, to move leftwards towards the top end of the table. Just like that, he will be potting yellow and black, most likely to the same corner pocket, left end of the table. However, the ball seems to be direct, to the effect that execution is not easy at all. But again, sometimes when I think execution is not easy, I have to remember that the player is Ceasar. Just like that, he gets a chance to have a 3-frame lead at the business end of the match and the business end of the tournament. 2 Ugandans simultaneously potting black at the same time in the 2 semi-finals. For Ceasar, a 3-frame lead he's having on Kelvin. For Ibra, equalizer versus Royd. Ceasar 10 and Kelvin 7. Royd 9 and Ibra 9.
Make sure. Sawa, Fikoti sahihi. Sawa. Haya, twende, tunaondoka baba. Hapo sahihi. Tuondoke Fikoti, tuondoke. Sawa. Tuondoke Fikoti.
Thank you for watching. Joe Nani, Samuel Ringo. You want Ibra versus Ceasar in the final. Lito Enos, Michael Kalema, Scam Officer, Sky Media, Dr. Spencer, Prince Makandwene must be watching from Zimbabwe, John Correa from Kenya, Masimba, you say bye bye Achimwene, okay, Joel Toka, Betty Tabitha, supporting Ceasar on the stream, Emmett, Tenywa James, among us, way over 1,000 watching on YouTube, and a few more hundreds watching on Facebook, watching the 2 semi-finals between Kelvin versus Ceasar, Ibra versus Royd on the different streaming platforms. Kelvin now having 3 yellows. He cannot afford any more miss. That was close to a snooker, but now it is close to Kelvin winning another frame. He must win 4 frames in a row or else wait to play 3rd place match against the loser of the match between Ibra and Royd. Kelvin now pretty much up against the black because the roll of the remaining yellow to the corner pocket top right will be a formality. He simply needs to maintain power balance for him to be able to pot the black and pot it quite easily. Probably the black to the corner pocket bottom left, better still center pocket on the left. He is deciding most likely to go for the corner pocket. The bridge is a little bit affected. Maybe he's deciding to go for the center pocket at the end. Center pocket, black is sunk. Where is white going? Yes! No misfortune this time round. Kelvin pulls one back. It is Zambia 8 and Uganda 10.
Make sure, Fikoti, make sure. Hey. Relax. Please,
check the time. It is 19 past 7. From wherever you're watching, how do you feel the tension? How do you feel the nerves from Kampala, from Lusaka, where the biggest amount of excitement and anticipation for this action is being driven?
Come on, Fikoti. Come on, Fikoti. Come on, Fikoti. Make sure Fikoti.
Chance for Kelvin. I don't know why he's taking very little time. He actually did ask me what the time is. They have the whole of 105 minutes, more than enough time for them. I think they have used so far less than 2 hours. I'm trying to play the video backwards to see how much time they have used in this match so far.
Come on, Fikoti, fight them. Come on.
The atmosphere at the venue is getting deafening. Not just for this match, it seems fans are having even more interest now in the match happening on the Facebook stream between Ibra and Royd. In that one, loud cheers for Royd. Maybe majority of the fans are Zambian, but we are having a ball jumping out of the pocket for the second time in the same match by the same player.
Make sure Fikoti.
Fikoti has one dead red ball on the table, the one that is so close to the yellow. He may play white ball into it. Yes, he does. Yes, he plays it open. Yes, he grants himself a chance to win a frame and come within one frame of Ceasar once again in the same match. Back spin, shot on target. White ball is not spotted. Kelvin is in business here. Can't afford to miss, can't afford to blink. Yes, he doesn't blink, maintains white ball even better than how he's potting. Should be winning this frame and will be winning it quite easily. Must roll the last ball to the corner pocket of the screen. White ball bouncing off the cushion on the left, such that it moves rightwards for him to pot black to the corner pocket. Top right, Kelvin versus black. Kelvin 9 and Ceasar 10. Royd 10 and Ibra 9.
Come Chandigar, go.
In the meantime, Ceasar has won. I've just been seeking clarification from the umpire. Ceasar will play against Royd in the final. At the elapse of time on the Facebook stream, Royd was leading by 10 frames to 9. At the elapse of time, Ceasar is leading by 10 frames to 9. Congratulations to Ceasar. Hard luck to Kelvin. Congratulations, Royd. Hard luck to Ibra. Ibra and Kelvin will play out in the third place match, while Royd and Ceasar are contesting the final later tonight after the men's team final. Final score in the semi-final: Ceasar Chandigar 10 and Royd Kabwe 9.
That's not mine. Francis.